OGLEE in the house once again. Thank goodness. It was a nice New Year's Eve until about 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, I heard my first gunshot. I said, oh shit, I looked up at the clock. 10 o'clock. Damn, these niggas start shooting already. And I gotta say these niggas, man, because I live in a predominantly black neighborhood. So I know it's not white people. There are some Hispanics that live within, in twos and fews. I doubt that it's them. So about 10 o'clock p.m. on New Year's Eve, the shooting started. But it was sporadic. And then about 11:50, the shooting started. And it kept going, man, till about, I stopped paying attention about 12:20 or something like that. And, this is one of those things where we have a culture within American culture, meaning we black people, because white people don't do that. Now, I have seen white people do some fireworks, and normally that's kind of in an organized setting, and then they go home. Black people now, and each year it's getting worse. Black people, and it's starting with all of, more and more types of weapons, automatic weapons or what have you. And so I first wonder, of course, most people would wonder that don't have these weapons, where do these weapons come from? Some of these weapons don't sound like legal weapons even.
Ever wonder why you don't see people shooting machine guns in America, except in the movies? Because it's illegal for most people to own a fully automatic firearm. You can only buy guns that shoot one bullet at a time, one trigger pull for one round.
But anyway, it's a black thing. It's a black thing. I imagine them ammunition people are laughing all the way to the bank, but because this is a celebration that we're a part of. But it's not such a great celebration, and the reason why I was even bringing this up is because I was on that the application Neighbor, where you change information with your neighbors, and I heard a lot of complaints. I heard one lady say, I had never seen an automatic weapon. She said the thing was glowing. The barrel was glowing. The ammunition, the bullets were coming out so fast. Wow. Because she went down there to tell them if they could please try to stop, because her dogs and her kids were terrified. And she said that bolstered them into shooting more. Again, this is black people. This is in another neighborhood across from mine, a good little ways down, but still predominantly black neighborhood. And so it was a lot of complaints about it. One person was saying, oh God, I hope that they're shooting into the ground, which we know they're not, right? Most of the time, they tend to trip like that. But anyway, it's a celebration for some, but a lot of people, it's a nuisance. I was kind of in my house, so I wasn't necessarily worried about getting hit by any bullets. And a lot of them, they didn't sound like they were maybe just right on my block, but, not too far away. But I never felt like I was threatened by it. It was just the idea of thinking about the firepower, because it's like all around you. It's not like people are shooting handguns anymore. So one lady on the thread, she said, why don't you call the police? Can you imagine how many calls the police get? And if I'm a policeman, I don't know how excited I am about going on any kind of call like that, when on this night, I know for sure these people got guns that are bigger than mine. This is just something that made me just want to comment on about it, because it's, it's one of those things, where black people start denying aspects of our culture that aren't very positive. Because most people, I think, would say that it's not a good idea to be shooting weapons all, willy-nilly in the sky and shit like that. Obviously, what goes up, it's got to come down. So it can't be a safe activity, right? So the question is, who the hell does that kind of shit? We do. and we don't acknowledge it. We want to just act like, oh, everything's hunky dory. No, somebody might have got shot last night from a stray bullet from us celebrating. It makes no sense, and it always makes me wonder, because I heard another person say on that thread, it's just crazy nowadays. People just don't respect each other anymore. And whenever I hear people say that, I always wonder, if you got 10 people in the room and somebody says that, people just don't respect people anymore. Well, who are they talking about? It's those 10 people in the room. So if those 10 people in the room started respecting one another, then you would have an overall respect. That's the way I look at it. So if every person decides to be a responsible person and bring that to the society, hey, we'll be all right as black people. Anyway, this is OGLEE, and I will see you again soon.